welcome back to another episode of Revved Up. Today we've got my good co-host with me, Spencer.
Hello,
welcome. Welcome. Right, today, Spencer, we've got a fairly rare car.
Very
nice
rare car.
Family car.
It's I would say probably the best family car apart from an RS6.
I don't know. I think an RSQ7 is pretty good as well.
Yeah, but this is
as far as they go, it's one of probably rarer than an RS6, I think.
100%.
So what we'll do is we'll get him to come around the corner, and we'll welcome. He don't want to be on video, that's why I got Spencer in. So without further ado, here he comes. Let's have a look. You'll see what I mean. Might be a little bit nervous, so I've got to get him out of the car, haven't I?
Yeah.
So let's let him in. Oh, hello. You're not Ollie. Who are you? Well, I better take the keys off you, hadn't I? Come on then. Come on then. Do you want me to help you out? Come on then.
I can get out myself.
Oh, okay. That was a sassy move, wasn't it? Right. Do you want to go and find your dad then?
Yeah.
Go on then. Oh, there we go. Suppose we better do a review then.
Sounds like fun to me.
Yeah. Spencer, tell you what, I think that little girl's got a career in the making, I think.
100%.
100% career in the making.
She's driving by now already, bless her.
Driving, yeah, I know. It's not bad, eh? And let's not mention she's got one of these.
Mate, it's a nice car.
I mean...
It's very nice.
I mean, Pump 99, they must be starting young. Like, they must be... They really do start young at Pump 99.
But a very good local club.
But anyway, that aside, we've got an Insignia, Vauxhall Insignia VXR. You said there's about one of 122 left of this spec.
Yeah, one of 122 left on the road in this spec. It's very nice. I think it's pretty much every single optional extra chosen for this car, and it's classed as I believe it's a 2015 Vauxhall Insignia VXR Super Sport Nav. Right, it's quite a long name, but it's lovely. It's got everything, including its manual as well, which is lovely. Twin turbo, 2.8 V6,
323 horsepower, all-wheel drive.
Yep. With just over 400 Newton meters of torque. That is a lot.
Which is a lot for a 2015 car. I mean.
Well, they were making these from 2009.
I know, and the competitors for these, I'd probably put this up there with the S4s, RS4s.
I would say about the RS4s or S4s, same with like the Mondeo STs. They were like the cheaper, trying to compete against this, where this was then trying to compete against the Germans.
Yes, I mean this is probably one of the cheapest ones they've got of the one of the cheaper ones of all of them.
Yes,
but with a 0 to 60 of 5.6
seconds, and from brand new, this was £65,000.
And I think even in today's market, this is probably still valued at around about 14 grand.
About 15,000, yeah. I'd say so.
So I think they're one of the overlooked cars that people get as a family car.
100%. Insignias are seen as family cars, but no one really knows about the VXRs. They are very hidden away, and they weren't really public when they were first announced.
No, but that's because you had things like the Vectra VXRs, the Corsa VXRs,
the Astra
VXRs. So like the Insignia kind of was kind of left behind the scenes, basically.
It was.
Where the spotlight was on the Corsa VXRs and the Astra VXRs at the time.
Yes.
Like everybody had a Corsa and an Astra VXR,
but the engines were nearly half the size.
Yeah.
And half the power.
I know, but I mean this weighs what, 1,800 kilos?
1,800 kilos.
Which is quite heavy.
But it puts its power down well. You've got to think, to have a four-wheel drive system, to put its power down right, it needs to have weight.
Yeah, it does. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a Vauxhall. You just don't expect it from a Vauxhall.
You don't. But it's the same as Ford. When Ford first started making like the Sierra RS Cosworths, everyone went, "Excuse me, Ford's a family car."
Yeah.
When they brought that out, they went, "Oh my God, they're actually making power."
I mean, the good thing about this as well, it is completely original, completely stock.
Completely original, and it's lovely.
You know, even if you haven't cleaned it, don't get me wrong, but it looks alright on camera because it's black. You know, that's the good thing about black cars as well. On camera, they hide quite a lot. But we'll basically, what we'll do is, it's a completely original car, so it's going to be a short but sweet video of just walking around. We'll point out a few of its good features, what we like, what we don't like, and basically me and Spencer will just see what we think of it, and yeah, so we'll start from the front, Spence.
Yes, and I can tell you the first thing, which is a massive bit on these, which I love, are these massive ducts on the front bumper. Right, they let a lot of air in, mainly to like the intercoolers, the radiator and things like that, and it just kind of gives it that mean look.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not sure, I don't know about the silver,
the silver
stuff.
Yeah, no, I do agree.
I think
it just doesn't look right.
No.
It's misplaced.
Yeah, I think, to me, it looks like they've gone, oh, we've got some spare silver parts lying around. We just chucked some silver parts on it. Do you know what I mean? That's what it looks like to me. Like, I personally probably would have gone black. Just blacked it all out. And
with the chrome badge. Left the chrome badge, because Vauxhall, all of them are chrome badges.
Yeah, but I still probably would have. Yeah, I just think he looks like they've just thrown a load of silver bits on and
again,
meh.
He's got time. Paint them black. It'll look gorgeous.
We'll see. But I mean, front wide, I mean, it's quite chunky.
Yes, the grills.
It looks quite aggressive.
The grills are different. On the standard ones, they're like a honeycomb, where these are very much just triangles, which wasn't really done, and I think looks quite nice.
You know, the other thing as well, I just realised it lets it down a little bit.
Oh, go on.
When you're on about the grills. So obviously this has got like a triangle effect, that's got a triangle effect.
On the sides,
and they're not.
Oh,
I think I think they should have done a triangle effect there as well.
I think they should.
Again, it just looks like some mixed matched parts.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. They should have used the same
They should have had these on there, I think.
I'll tell you what though, it's got little side ducts, but they're blanked off.
Yeah.
They're not actually used, which is quite surprising.
It's just little features like that.
Yeah,
little features like this that I think they can make better use out of, actually putting holes in, get more air into it.
They'll go straight for the tyres to cool off the tyres, which would be quite
But I mean, it's got parking sensors.
Yes, it's got headlight washers. Project the headlights, which are from standard, and they're self-leveling.
Yes,
which is very rare for an Insignia, and they're very expensive when they go wrong.
It is. But interesting fact about this car. So the owner went up to Rotherham to go and pick it up.
Yep.
But this car actually came from Battle, which is
I was going to say, it's
10 miles away from here.
I'd say a little bit more, but it's close to down here. When they travelled, what, probably about 150 miles north, maybe more.
Yeah, but it's a good like 6 hours or so, I think it was, round trip, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, he actually spent most of his life, started his life, shall I say, in Battle.
Yeah, it's quite a local car.
He came from the same car dealership that I had my white Corsa from.
Wow, lucky him.
You know, but yeah, so that's the front of the car. What we'll do is move around to the side of the car, shall we?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's go down the side of the car. But first, I've just noticed that Spencer's hoodie, t-shirt, look at that, Street Machine.
Absolutely banging. Shout out to TK Maxx.
Good old TK Maxx trips. We do that every time we go to Yanamize Meet.
Every single time.
TK Maxx after.
And the last person that turns up to drive there, we dress up. Insert a photo of Tony looking like good old Ali G. Or Ali
I'll
T.
find one and show you. But yes, back to the car.
Yes.
Enough of Ali G. Back to the car. We've got the 20-inch VXR wheels, which I actually think look pretty good from a standard point of view.
Diamond cut, very nice.
Yeah, diamond cut, but they're very expensive to get recut.
Gotcha.
But I quite like them. I think they're quite nice, chunky.
There was only one Vauxhall alloy that I think I prefer of these, and I believe they were known as Galaxies because they had the spiral in, and I quite liked them, but they were very busy. Very busy wheels.
What did you see? Do you know what other ones I like though? The snowflakes off the think it's the Astra
I believe it's
GSIs.
Yeah, the older ones.
I think those snowflakes
They
are
were
really
quite
nice. But these are also complemented with the Brembo brake pads, discs and calipers
Yes.
on the front.
Very much. And drilled discs though.
Yeah.
Disperse heating.
I mean, you step back, I mean, there's only one thing I'd say about the front end and side end a little bit.
Oh, come
I
on.
think it needs to be dropped a little bit.
It does.
I think
You can get a bit of a
dropped
gap in there. There is quite a bit of a gap. I would probably say what? Maybe.
I reckon a 30mm drop.
30mm
I reckon
drop?
a 30mm drop and this would look really nice, I think. But I did notice when we were at the front, I think you might have scraped on a speed bump already, so 30mm might be a little bit too low.
The
But it'll look cool.
isn't the best.
It'll look cool. We're car guys.
Exactly.
We lower a car. The lower it goes, the better it looks, right? It's such a simple
You
car
have to,
guy
you have to
math.
sacrifice that everyday driving.
It is. Now, the other feature this has got is the folding mirrors.
Yes, which are very quiet.
Here we go. Alright, I think that's really nice. And for a 15 plate car, they're still quite nice. They move freely, they don't click, there's no noise to them, and they're actually really nice. And if I open them again, look at that. How smooth that is.
Be a shame if someone broke it.
Don't say that, you just jinxed the car. But the other thing that they should have done, I think, from factory is de-chrome it.
Yes.
I think
100%. It just
because
is out
now
of
the more you've walked around the car, you've got the silver front bits.
Yeah, but the thing
with
is, that's
the chrome
the difference.
badge.
That's chrome. They're silver.
That's what I mean, though. Like I think you got too many. I think you got too many colours with the car.
Yeah.
So I think they should have de-chromed that.
Yes. However, behind you, one thing that I do agree with, which is very nice, they put in from factory privacy glass. Now it's not just tints. The glass itself has been darkened, so it's a lot more permanent, and you get no bubbles, which is. They look absolutely lovely.
But a little bit more expensive to replace if you need to replace them.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But I mean, again, this car is for this day and age, for the power, the looks, the wise, I actually think is one of the better aging cars. I think.
Yeah, 100%.
I think it's aging quite well.
They are aging quite well, and they don't look old.
No.
Which I quite like.
But there is something on the back that I've noticed, and I really want to try, and I want to have a look at it to see whether or not they're the same as the Civics.
Should we go have a look then?
Can you guess what it is first?
Same as the Civics.
The FN2s.
I don't
Can
know.
you have a guess what I'm getting at here?
Go on, you're going to have to show me and tell me.
I want to see whether or not this has got real exhaust tips or if they're fake.
Oh, that's a good point. Same as the Mondeo ST diesels.
Exactly, because like some of them, even the Mercs, the A classes, they look like they're two exhausts, but you go up to it, one's blank
underneath.
and one's literally just a little tip like that.
Yep.
So we'll have a look. We'll go round the back and let's have a look. What do you reckon? Do you reckon they're real?
I'm going to give it a benefit of the doubt. £65,000 car from new. I'm hoping, and fingers crossed, that it's got real tips.
Alright, well, let's have a look.
Come on, show me your tips, Tony.
Oh, hey, steady on. Steady on. Right, round the back. First thing, obviously, we have to now look at the exhaust because we've mentioned it. I can see that it's got fueling coming out of both of them, so I would say they're pretty real. Oh, there's one tip. I mean, it's an inner tip, but it's a tip.
Inner tip.
It's a tip, nevertheless. Now, is this side the same? Yes, they are. So it is a twin back box.
Okay.
So, it is a real one, not fake like the Civics.
Yes, but the tip is inside. The surrounding isn't the exhaust itself.
Yeah, but at least, unlike the Civics, they put two tips there.
That is true.
Not just one.
And unlike the Mondeo ST diesels,
exactly.
The actual exhaust on them, you'll see the tip is there, but the exhaust doesn't actually go out the tip. It tilts down and goes underneath. I don't understand why. I really don't. But on the back...
Can you ever understand a Mercedes?
No.
But there you go.
But on the back, again, it's got that silver line, but I think it actually works quite well on the back.
I don't know.
Because it hasn't got any more. It's just enough to complement it.
No, black it out. Black it out.
See, I do quite like it. Although, one thing you'll notice...
It's stealthy.
It's long, yes. Short boot, it's cast as a hatchback. Mainly just because, one, it's got a wiper, and two, that the glass goes up with the boot. So it's a bit of a strange one because you look at it and think saloon. No, hatchback.
I don't know. And the thing, see, I'm different. I think black it out, go stealthy.
Yeah.
Debadge it.
Yeah.
So people think you...
D-badge I agree with. Or maybe just get rid of the Insignia and just keep the VXR badge.
Also, again, you got to de-wiper it.
Yeah, you've got to.
I think de-wipering it will look so much better.
If this was my car, I would probably get rid of the wiper itself and actually blend it into the boot rather than having a bung. I think that looks so much neater.
Do you know what else I think will look pretty cool on this?
Go on.
Slightly more lip on the spoiler.
Oh yeah, that'd be
I think a nice extension or something on there.
That would be quite nice.
Would look pretty cool.
What I would probably do is get rid of this spoiler and just have one piece rather than an extension that comes out probably to about here. I think that'd be quite nice.
I think that might be a bit too big. I reckon literally just come up to about here and then lift it round.
Just that little bit more.
I think it just gives it that little bit more of a better look to it.
Hear me out, double spoiler. One on the boot, one on the top glass. I am a fan of a double spoiler.
I don't know.
I love them.
I don't know. The thing is though, double spoilers gives you the drift vibe, and this isn't a drift car.
Yeah, but they just look good.
Although you could probably do a good four-wheel drive burnout. Or four-wheel drive
chain it to that post, we'll have a look.
I don't think the owner will appreciate that. I'm pretty sure. I mean, she might be that small, and she might be a redhead, but I don't think I want to try that. I don't think so. But the only thing is, going back to de-wiper in the rear, there's something I should have to do.
Go on.
Have to get rid of the jet as well.
Yeah, because the jet is kind of out of place. It's right at the top behind the little shark fin.
Yeah.
It is out of place. Although, you could do, right, and we've done this to a few of our cars and had a good laugh, you could point that up to spray at the car behind.
Yeah.
We've done it a few times and it's quite funny, right? Especially as someone that we do know who had an E36 estate, or touring, took the headlight washer out completely and it was like a hose. It was quite a lot. Mr. Power.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
Yeah, do you remember? He hit you a couple of times with that, didn't
he? Although, there is something that we're both missing on this rear end.
Go on, tell me.
And if the cameraman comes around here, you might actually spot it, because I've only just spotted it because I sat back.
What's that, the toe bit?
Nope.
Right.
The rear brake light.
Oh my god, yeah!
It's got rear brake light in the spoiler.
And it's tinted.
Yeah.
That's quite...
I only just noticed that when I stepped back.
That's very stealthy.
That's why I reckon you need to do the stealth on that.
Yeah,
see,
no, I agree now.
I generally did not see that brake light until I stepped back.
I would probably tint the lights a little more as well.
You know, like,
only a little bit more, but that would look quite nice.
I think it looks pretty cool, just that tinted light.
You just don't see it.
Like, you literally don't see it at all. Yeah, you just one of those things you don't see. Rear parking sensors again.
Yep.
Yeah, and I still think that these should be black as well. I mean, they're already going black anyway from the
soot. Now, should we move on to what I think is my favourite bit, which is the interior?
Don't say back seats.
No, front seats.
I know you want the back seat, but they're not the favourite part of the car, are they?
No, but the front seats in this, from factory, because again it's completely standard, they're lovely.
Okay.
Should we go have a look?
We'll have a quick look at the back seats. I mean, I don't swing that way, but we'll have a look at the back seats, shall we? Let's have a look at the back seats, right? We'll ignore the bird poo. Oh, Spencer, he's even got the seat in there ready for you. Look, he's got your booster seat in there for you ready, look.
I'm sorry, but he's shorter than I am.
Sorry, I'm not that short. I ain't that short. But no.
That's 5'5".
5'5"? Me? Don't be silly. Jesus Christ. I'm 5'8", alright? 5'8". 5'9" on a good day. But anyway, let's move back to the back of the car, right? So,
full leather interior.
Leather interior, white stitching.
Yep, with perforated seats.
Yep,
that's
with
nice.
It is a 5-seater as well because you got the middle seat.
Yes.
It's even got a cigarette lighter in the back.
Yeah.
For you to charge your phone at the back, and it's also got.
It's not.
Nope. And it's also got the centre bit, which also acts as a storage compartment and cup holders.
And it's got a ski hatch, which you don't see nowadays. They're all gone.
I wouldn't be taking this skiing. I wouldn't be taking this skiing, mate. And then it's also got the black roof lining, which I think looks quite nice.
Yep, and it's got all electric windows.
Sorry?
Well. It's got all electric windows all round. But
yes, it does.
Not an ashtray in sight in the back.
No. But the thing is, it's not a newer car. It's a newer car. So, you know, I think this was out after they banned smoking in cars, I think it is.
I think that came a little bit... no, I think it was about 2015, 2016 that they banned smoking in the cars.
Again, nice, simple, all black. Let's go to the front. Let's go to your favourite part.
My favourite, right? You guys are going to like this because the seats are... Right.
Let's go to his favourite part. He's not shut up about this part of the car. Right.
I'll tell you now.
These front seats. Now, when I look at these front seats, I think they kind of remind me of Mercedes or BMW bucket seats. Now, I prefer these over the Audi and BMWs. They seem to be a bit more padded, a bit more comfort.
They do.
And they are genuine Recaros.
Full leather.
Yep. Again, on the interior, I mean, these are also electric seats.
Yes, both sides.
Yeah.
Which is quite different.
And they've also got memory seats. They're also memory. Yes. Now, unlike the outside, the inside where it's got these silver bits, I think actually looks quite nice. I think the silver bits on the inside actually looks quite nice.
Yeah, they do. And one thing as well, which is quite rare for bucket seats, these have got the centre support for your back, which are fully adjustable, being electric. Which is quite nice. Especially with Tony being old and his back getting bad.
Why does my age always come into it with you? Hey?
Sure, the old...
I am not that old. Yes, I had to hesitate then. Right, but let's get back to the car, right? Not me. All right. It's got the VXR chrome bits on the side of the car as you're getting in and out, which looks nice.
It says VXR everywhere on here, doesn't it?
It does.
You've got it on the sides, on the mat, on the gear stick.
Yeah.
Right. But one place it doesn't is on the steering wheel.
I know. Normally you'd see like a VXR here.
Yeah.
On the steering wheel here, wouldn't you? But it is black with white stitching, which matches the seats.
Yes, yeah, which is quite nice, which are also perforated.
Yes.
And it's got a button for VXR mode that's up on the dash here. It's also got sat nav, which is quite rare for these because most of them didn't. And being a manual as well. Now the autos were rarer, but that's because no one really wants an auto.
Yeah, but
for a car like this, you want a manual.
You don't drive autos.
No,
do we?
no. For a car like this, you want a manual.
Kill all autos. Kill all autos.
I agree for the most part. Right. Mercedes autos are a bit better than their manuals.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the dash. I'm going to turn the ignition on, right, and you're going to have a look at the dash.
Yeah, which looks very different.
It's actually really good. Spencer, double check it's in neutral for me.
All good.
Right, ignition on. Ignore the beeping. Look at that.
Oh,
look,
mate, it's half digital. That is
really nice.
With the dials on the sides as well. That's
now I'm going to turn the engine on. All right.
We are still in neutral.
Is this a push clutch to start, you reckon?
Give it a go, see what happens.
Let's see, shall we?
Yeah. No,
it's just doing that little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to have to get in and I'm going to have to put my foot on the clutch.
Ooh. And the seats are heated.
Oh. Heated seats?
Heated Recaro bucket seats.
Right. Foot on the clutch. Let's do this again, shall we? Right.
Look at that.
Those dials actually do look really nice.
They look really nice, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, if I give it a...
Oh, it's got battery voltage. You don't see that on newer cars.
It is really nice. Really, really nice. I mean, it's charging at 14 volts, which is good.
That's very good.
Still warm from when the owner bought it here.
What's that, 6,500 to 7,000 RPM? It's not bad, to be fair, for a V6.
No, it's not. It's got DAB radio.
Oh, very nice.
Good old DAB radio.
So it's got, hold on, so it's got a VXR mode.
Yeah.
And it's also got a sport mode.
It does. But before we do any of that, shall we listen to what they're listening to on the way up here?
Oh. What have they got, Neil?
Let's listen.
Ooh.
I mean, they've got more radio, so let's see what songs playing on their more radio playlist.
Only for about 7 seconds, because otherwise we're going to get copyrighted.
It's fine, you're allowed 30 seconds.
No, you're not, you're allowed 7.
But more radio kind of tells you a bit about the owners, to getting a little bit old.
Does a little bit.
You know, may have a few kids, you know, listening to more radio, because it does play a bit of everything. But DAB radio, I think it's also got, I think you can connect your phone to this through Bluetooth as well.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you do. You got the little sport, the little
the little phone button there, so you can connect.
Oh, it's touchscreen as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you can connect
and then
your
you've got
phone.
The sat nav.
Yep. Which again, an optional extra for these, which is quite rare.
Yeah. I mean, you're saying
nice.
it's 20 degrees outside. I'm not sure about that.
No. I think it's like maybe 15.
Traction control, cruise control, auto lights, auto wipers.
I believe so. It's got a rain sensor, so I'm going to say so.
Okay, so so it's got all that. The only thing I have noticed sitting here, the little 2 chips in the windscreen.
Nah.
You know, I mean,
Standard.
Yeah.
It does need a bit of a sunstrip though, doesn't it?
I mean, it feels nice as well. Like, do you know, like we both drive Vauxhalls.
Yes.
Well, sorry, you drive a Barina.
I drive a Holden, thank you.
But they feel cheap, right? They feel
Yes.
cheap. They feel plastic. But this actually doesn't feel cheap.
No, it doesn't.
I think this feels
Everything
really
is quite
nice.
nice quality.
Yeah. I mean, it's got 110,000 miles on the car,
Yes.
but it's still holding its own.
Do you know what I've just realised?
What's that?
I've just seen that it has 2 temperature gauges on, but one is for the water temperature and the other's for the oil temperature. So you've got water temperature up here,
Yeah.
and you've got oil temperature here. Now you hardly ever get oil temperature sensors.
Well, I
on
mean,
newer cars.
normally, I think Ford did them in dials.
Yes.
I think Ford did them in little dials down here, I think.
Yeah, they did. But again, it's quite rare to get that on a newer car, but it's quite nice to have in a sportier car.
And 2 of them are on the Digidash.
Yes, it's very nice.
So, which is quite nice. I think we touched everything. Oh no, look, little.
Oh, you got an ashtray!
Yeah.
Look at that!
I mean, as far as storage and space goes, it's quite nice.
It is. It's very nice. I do quite like it, and it looks smart as well, and it feels smart.
Yeah.
Almost like a businessman's car.
Electric handbrake.
Yes.
Two cup holders in the centre with a centre. Oh, I've
Got
just
a
noticed
golf ball
them. Where the
holder.
hell have you got a golf ball from? I mean, do you know when you said it's got a ski hatch in the back?
Yes.
I'm starting to think it's I think it's a golf club hatch.
We've got 2 cigarette ports in the front and 1 in the back. That's quite nice.
Cup holder. Oh yeah, and then it's got 2 cup holders.
We've got an aux bit in the back,
we're
which
there.
is pretty much non-existent anymore. We've also got a USB port.
I think he has been playing golf.
Oh dear.
He's been playing golf. This person really is old. I'm pretty sure he's showing his age a little bit here, I think. I'm starting to think that little girl, you know, that got out, I don't think she's the owner, you know. I don't know. But anyway.
Well, she's really old for her age.
But anyway, do you reckon he's any good at golf?
Probably not.
He drives the Vauxhall, he can't be that good, can he? Just showing off to his friend, isn't he?
It's only BMW owners that are good at
Basically, he's gone, oh, my golfing friend, they got a BMW, I need to get something so I can fit in, and when I bought a Vauxhall.
It's nice, nonetheless. Don't get me wrong, it's a nice car.
It is nice, and to be fair, I'd probably prefer one of these over a BMW.
Yeah.
I actually would. I think I would. It's got the electric mirrors, all central locking, all the door electric door things are there as well.
Now while it's running, right, and you're in the driver's seat, should we do a little sound check?
Can do, but I don't see this being loud.
I don't think it's loud, but I think it's got enough.
Do you reckon it's got a soft limiter?
I'm going to say no.
Go to the back then. Come on.
Let's have a look.
Come to the back. Let's see if it's got a soft limiter. Don't forget though, Spencer. You've got to say those. You've got to say those lines.
What?
What's the word you got to say?
Rev her up, Roddy!
That's the one. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, come on then.
You ready?
Yes, come on.
It's got a soft limiter.
Does have a soft limiter, but does sound a bit throatier than the normal Insignia.
5,000 RPM.
5,000?
Yeah.
That's a...
But
It's almost like launch control.
hear that whistle?
It is nice though, I do like it.
Well, I think that's the best we're going to get with that. But yeah, it's got a soft limiter of 5,000 RPM.
Yeah, it does sound quite nice to be fair. It's a bit throatier than
I'm
standard.
wondering whether or not you put it in Sport or VXR mode, you'll take the soft limiter off.
Give it a go. Try Sport first, because I think
What
Sport...
should we do, Sports or VXR?
I think Sport is the one before VXR.
Right, okay,
So give it a go.
Sports mode, the dial's been changed, so let's have a look. Have a look, you ready?
Yeah, go on. Right, try VXR.
Still got the limiter, but it sounded a bit more throaty.
Yeah, try VXR.
So we'll go VXR. Oh, come here.
Oh, what's happened?
See this?
It's the
Come
dash
here.
has changed.
Come here, cameraman, come here. Watch what happens when I press VXR mode. Watch. Can you see, Spence?
Yeah, go on.
Did you see that go red? It pulsated red. Right, I got a funny feeling this took the soft limiter off.
I have a feeling it's not.
You don't think it has?
No, I think it's going to be the same.
You ready?
Go on.
It's still got the soft limiter. But it's got a throatier noise to it now though.
It does sound a little deeper, but...
Sorry?
I said it does sound a little deeper, but it's all in the driving, isn't it?
It is. And I wonder whether or not we can go for a drive in it.
We're going to have to ask, aren't we?
We'll have to have sassy pants, won't we?
We might have to.
She's got a bit too much sass on her, I think. I don't really want to ask.
I'm leaving that one down to you, that's your choice.
Better go and have sassy pants if we can take the car for a drive, won't we? Cut there while I go and ask her, because I don't want you to record it. I'm not going to be driving. It's a new car for him and I don't want to break it, so he's taking us out. So, Ollie, let's go for a drive. I'll put my seatbelt on. Let's see what the delivery is like in a 1.8 ton 320 brake horsepower twin turbo is then, shall we? I mean, you've got a grin on your face, so you're obviously expecting something that I'm not.
We shall see.
Do you prefer this to your diesel version that you had?
Definitely, yes.
Yeah, what about fuel wise?
Not so much.
Not so much, the diesel one's better, right?
Yeah, much better.
But it means you got spare parts if you need them.
This is true.
Because it's pretty much the same colour as well, isn't it? Your,
yeah, it's the same
diesel
colour.
one. Yeah. Which is quite nice. So you went to Rotherham to get it?
Yeah, with cameraman.
With cameraman Dan. And you drove all the way back, and it did, how much fuel was it? Within about three hour drive, wasn't it?
About 4.5 hour drive, approximately about £50 in fuel.
That's not bad. That's probably what, about half tank?
Yeah.
That's not bad considering Dan took his... Oh, let's have a look at the power. That delivers it quite well. For a 1.8 ton, it delivers the power quite nicely.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's comfortable.
I think a lot of that is to do with the obviously the size of the car.
Yeah.
And the four-wheel drive system.
Yeah.
Helps out a lot.
Does it grip to the road quite well? Have you tried that, Peter?
It does, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I know you kind of gave it some with Dan in his VRS. How well did you do against that?
I'd say not too bad.
No.
No.
Could you notice? Could you stick with him or?
I reckon I could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also reckon you'll beat. I reckon if you map this once, like AJ has with his 135, I reckon you could probably beat him as well. Because he's got rear wheel drive, yours is 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
I reckon if you tune this to a stage 1.
Yeah, so a stage 1 remap on Insignia VXRs takes them to roughly around 380 brake.
Which is, I think that's about the same as what he's running on the BM or something, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
So AJ's another Pump 99 lad. Got a nice, nice orange, like a burnt orange BMW 135i. He might let me get it on the channel. I'll have to speak to him. But I reckon, I mean, if the BMW 1 Series was sat next to this, I think I'd pick this. I think that four-wheel drive system does work quite well. And you've also, I've just noticed as well with your mirrors, you've got that little light that lets you know when something's there or something, don't you?
Yeah.
Do they come in handy? Or do you just find them distracting?
No, they're quite handy actually.
Because they kind of help in your blind spot, don't they?
Yeah. But, I mean, you don't really get a blind spot because the mirrors are quite large on these cars.
Yeah.
Obviously.
It's still quite a nice little thing to have, isn't it?
Yeah.
I do quite like it. What's it like in the back, cameraman?
It's actually really comfy.
Yeah?
Yeah, really good seating position. I mean, Ollie's quite a tall lad, and I've got plenty of
Yeah.
foot room, leg space.
I mean, it is quite comfy. I mean, these bucket seats are quite comfy for what they are. And I'd probably say they're a bit more comfier than the BMW seats that they give you in the BMWs. But maybe I'm just being biased because I do like a Vauxhall, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe when AJ gets his on, we'll be able to see what his are like. But it's quite nice and quiet. I think it's a change from having a loud car to a quiet car, I think.
Yeah.
But I think, Ollie, you've got some plans for this, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
What are you planning on doing?
So, the plan is potentially changing the back box
Yep.
to a slightly louder one.
Yep.
With,
Are you going to keep it twin?
yeah, keep it twin.
Yep.
Maybe a new air intake,
Yep.
and obviously the stage 1 remat.
Yeah. I mean, it is your family car,
Yeah.
and it's your daily, so you don't want to make it too. You don't want to make it too much for a daily driver, do you?
No.
I mean, I think like your wife's BMW, that Matt, it's quite a quick little car for what it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
But she's getting rid of that now, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Is she getting a new car?
Not
Or are
too
you
sure.
going to stick to one between you both?
We're going to get a new car,
Yeah.
obviously, because we both need a car, but
Yeah.
not too sure on what she wants to get yet. So,
What do you reckon she should get?
well,
What do you think will suit her the best? Because I reckon an A35, A45 AMG. I think it'll suit her quite nicely.
So I think a Skoda Octavia VRS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, cameraman? What do you think will suit her the best?
I would say maybe like an Audi A4.
Okay. What, the
Estate.
convertible or the estate version?
Yeah, the
Okay.
estate, yeah. Something
We'll
like
have to
that.
see. We'll have to see what she gets, won't we?
Yeah.
It's gone from a BMW 1 Series to see what she gets next. So what we do now is we'll let the owner go back to his hiding spot. We'll get Spencer back in, doing a bit of an outro, and yeah. See, next shot will be outside. See you in a minute. Spencer, I'll tell you what. For a 1.8 ton car, drives really nice.
I bet it shifts a bit, doesn't it?
Oh, it's very comfortable as well. Those
Yeah?
seats are really nice.
I told you.
Even the cameraman said he had plenty of room in the back seats.
Very nice.
I mean, it drives really, really well. Basically, I think we're done.
What would you rate it out of 10? For a good family car?
As you know, I hate 5 doors.
Yes, you do.
I hate 5 doors, I hate family cars, but I'd probably give it a good solid 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah?
Yeah.
To be fair, for me, I'll probably put it up there with maybe 8, maybe 8.5. I'll go a little bit higher, mainly just because I like the higher performance family cars. Because they are just an all-rounder.
You see, the
Perfect
thing is,
car.
right, I'd pick this over the other cars, like BMW, Audi and whatnot.
100%.
Because you don't have the BMW or Audi tax when repairing,
No, you
when
don't.
repair cost comes into it.
Yeah.
Now it's affordable for all people. But I just want to say, big thanks to Ollie for letting us have the car on the channel. Dropped his Instagram on the screen, go and drop him a follow. Don't forget to follow Spencer, I'll also drop his on the screen. Give us a like, drop us a subscribe, and yeah, I'd best give the keys back. So let's give the keys back, we've had enough of this. Oh, you're not who I expected. You're not Mr. Little Sassy Pants. Here's the keys. You're growing up fast. Thanks for letting us have the car.
Thank you for having me on the channel.
No worries. We'll catch you soon. We'll see you next time, same time, next week.
Revved up.
Enjoy.